In this video, we're going to talk about the LibTech Terrain Wrecker, a board that's aptly named. This is a board that's designed for crushing everything in front of it, whether it's the park, the powder, spring laps with friends, riding some moguls, getting in the tight trees. It doesn't fucking matter. This board wrecks terrain. This was one of those standout boards I rode from LibTech that I was like, God damn, this thing's fun. It's a directional twin. It's just a board that's really easy to engage. It's really effortless with its ride, and it just can crush anything you put in front of it. The Terrain Wrecker, I think, is an underrated gem in the LibTech lineup. This board features Mervin's C2X camber profile. So it's a tweak on the C2 camber profile. It's a shortened reverse section between the feet and a lengthened camber zone underfoot. This gives you more snap and less play between the feet. Basically, more pop. That's the way to break down C2X. This board comes in regular and wide. The Terrain Wrecker is one of those boards that has a middle of the road flex to it. Obviously, you've heard me talk about this flex on many other boards, and this is just another one. Stiffer underfoot, a lot of torsional give between the feet, and a sweet spot out in the tip and the tail where there's a lot of play in it. Overall, this board is very lively. It's not very damp. If you're out on a groomer just plowing around having fun, you're going to be fine. You get out into something that's chundery or really busted up, and hope you're down with your knees getting knocked around because you're going to feel everything in this board. Snap in this board is there, it's prevalent, it's easy to engage, you don't have to worry about being assertive and loading it up, but you're still going to get solid snap and rebound out of this board. It's a very lively deck, which means it's playful yet snappy. Now when it comes to jumps, small to large, it's got you covered, but on the bigger jumps, you're going to want to make sure that you land bolts. If you don't, you might wash out. This board's probably most at home on medium-sized jumps, stuff in the 35-40 foot range. Anything more than that, you're really going to be pushing it with this board. Just outside the camber zones, you're going to find the sweet spots for this board. You're going to be able to just lock it into a press, a butter, a jib, whatever you're doing. But there's a lot of snap in this board, so you're going to feel that rebound. You're going to want to leverage your weight right over that sweet spot to really lock it in, and then when you want to pop, it's going to be able to engage and you're going to be able to boost with it. This is a board that's very at home on jibs, and if you're a solid rider that knows how to press or is at least competent enough to know how to engage the board, you won't have any problem with it. This board might be a little tough if you're still progressing and you're trying to figure out your learning curve, but once you do, this board will help you be a better rider. This is one of those boards that engages with ease. You can get it up on edge. The magnet traction is going to grip. And then when you center flex the board, you're going to snap right out of the car. If you're going to be able to drive this board, you're going to be able to just do whatever kind of carve variation you want to do. This is a board, as the name implies, that can do just about anything. It's a terrain wrecker, and that holds true when you're on edge. It'll get you through anything you need to do. You might notice some chatter, so you want to keep your knees bent and just be prepared for those little vibrations and to absorb any chatter that's coming up underneath foot. This board is definitely for the guy that makes the mountain into their skate park. Someone that wants a playful board that's got snap to it. Someone that doesn't really care about a damp ride, but wants a very lively deck. You know, that's who this is for. This is a board that's great. The name implies terrain wrecker, and that's what it does. It can handle anything you throw at it within reason. It's one of those quiver of one type of boards that's versatile, hence the name Terrain Wrecker. The Terrain Wrecker is aptly named, and these are some other boards that you could wreck terrain with. The Capita Indoor Survival, Degenerati Model 1. The Dinosaurs Will Die Wizard Stick. The Marhar Archaic. The Nitro SMP. The Sims Dealer's Choice. Remember to comment, share, subscribe, and like this video. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below, that way you're getting a notification, and I'll see you guys in another video. If you've been enjoying all these product reviews and you haven't been buying through our affiliate program, which is down there, why don't you check out our Patreon? This is a great way for you to get involved with us. There's some great rewards on there, and it helps fund us so we can do more product reviews for you guys that enjoy what we're doing.